Hey guys, this is AM2. Gonna go through the Smugglers Run 2 event. See if I can't help you guys out. So I use my standard cartel team with boba. That's just what I've always used, and it seems to work well for me, at least. All right. Start off, just kind of wait for them to do their thing. I just have it. This is a standard mod loadout. I don't do anything fancy on it. I like to target shore and do the second special, because then he can't throw up a taunt like he likes to sometimes. Go ahead and do Bush's special. Try to get as much contract as we can going. All right. Get whatever disarm. Just keep going after one. Remember, we want to use the special as much as possible, or go after the thermal detonators. I'm going to switch to the stormtrooper in the front because he's got the little blue thermal detonator signs to get boost to attack. Also, I'm going to do the AOE. Right. It's all about getting this contract quick. Same thing here. I'm gonna actually use the new special that comes up. Keep going there. Okay. Now, the instinct is to use the first special. This is a mistake. You actually want to just use the basic. And we can use the basic on just this guy. Doesn't fine. Now, we need to get some more thermal detonators out. There we go. Tempted to use the Annihilate, but I want to focus on the one with the thermal detonators. Now, you can use this, right? Dispel debuffs and grant stack of deep cover, but we can also call somebody else to assist, right? So we do that, and we call Big K. He attacks also. Now he attacks. Boom. Now we got contract. Boba can take another turn. We're just going to take this guy out. No, or not. But now we're pretty much home free. We just kind of do whatever we want, at least for the time being. Probably could put it on auto, but then we risk not having the ult when we really want it. But for now, we just take down whoever's in our way for the first stage. Or phase, whatever you call it, right? Just keep mowing them down. The guy will go down soon. I always use the special that pops up when I can for Lando, because that just makes him hit harder. I know there's some debate on whether you use that first special to get the stacks of armor shred, but since armor shred doesn't last, in a longer fight it might make sense. And don't worry about most cooldowns, right? The only cooldown that really matters is the ult for Jabba, because all cooldowns are reset when you go to the next round, right? So now we can just do whatever we want here. Call Boosh to assist. I always like to call Boosh to assist, unless there's another reason, just because she gets more thermal detonators out. More thermal detonators is just more damage overall. All right, we can spread out some of those thermal detonators, at least try to. Don't need to do. Doesn't really matter what you do with Big Chrysan at this point, because what is he going to do? He doesn't do anything. All right. Now, I actually really don't care if we have the ult for the next round. At least not initially, because we're not going to use the ult right when we first go into the final round with these guys. We do want to try to get it close, because on Jabba's second turn we'll probably want to use it, but past that we won't. The main thing once we get in is to use thermal detonators as quickly as, and get them out as quickly as possible, and try to set them all off. This. All right, getting there. Basic. And we have the ult up. We won't need it right away, but we'll have the ult up. All right, so now name of the game here is get the thermal detonators out. All right, so let's start by, and we want to try to avoid hitting Krennic at least a little bit. So I'm actually just going to use a basic. Get some thermal detonators on this shore trooper. Only one hit. That's awesome. Maybe come over to one of these guys. Try to get some thermal detonators on him. All right, they're the real guys we need to worry about. I'm going to call Boosh. Right, get more of those thermal detonators out. I really want Jabba to go and get some more thermal detonators. Try to get them on the Death Troopers, you know. All right, do this. There we go. It's killed themselves off. Don't even need to use Boosh's special this time. This is a little bit atypical, but not a big deal. What typically happens when I go through at that point is they all have the thermal detonators, and I can set them all off. And a lot of times I'll get at least 2 killed. A lot of times Krennic will be gone, or a couple of the Death Troopers. But then you just kind of wipe them out the rest of the way. Once the Death Troopers are almost nearly dead, or the shore troopers are dead, focus on the Death Troopers if you have to before going after Krennic, because hitting Krennic gives the Death Troopers turn meter. It's beatable. It's just you have to play this differently than you play Jabba in general. I think that's the big issue. Hope that helped, guys.